What's happening?
In a moment, the world changed forever.
How many people do you think are still alive?
Now, all that remains
There's not many good guys left. You have to watch out for the bad guys.
is the courage to survive.
Keep them warm and you go south.
We gotta keep moving. Everything depends on reaching the coast.
There is something profoundly humane and beautiful. You know, when you take everything away, what is life about?
It's a love story between a father and son.
Join us as we go behind the scenes of The Road, based on Cormac McCarthy's beloved Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, starring Viggo Mortensen, Charlize Theron, Cody Smith-McPhee, Michael K. Williams, Guy Pearce, and Robert Duvall.
The emotional core of the piece was so fresh and so powerful. The passing of the idea of humanity from one to the other and the other back again, and the need to survive in an extremely hostile world.
Quick, get up.
It's a story that's very immediate, that demands a lot emotionally from the two main characters.
Call out your dad. Where you from?
Doesn't matter. Where you from?
Don't look at them.
That boy looks hungry. Why don't y'all come on the truck?
You look at him again, I'll shoot you in the head.
You ain't gonna shoot that thing. You ain't got but 2 shells. Maybe 1. Now here's a shot.
Maybe. But you want.
You never killed a man in your life.
How do they preserve their humanity when they're chased and thieves rob them and there are people in dire straits all around them? There's no reason why anybody should be hopeful, and yet somehow they manage to cultivate some humanity against all the odds.
Get your head down! Not many good guys left. You have to watch out for the bad guys. You have to just keep carrying the fire.
What fire?
Fire inside you.
I was lucky to be able to get a hold of Cormac McCarthy. We talked about my son and his son. And after I hung up, I realized I really hadn't asked him any of the questions about the book. And I thought, well, you know, maybe I don't need to.
The book is a love letter to America, the America that's disappearing. He writes with such incredible pared down clarity, you know. There's only ever a writer like that once every few decades, you know. Hemingway, Carver, Faulkner, and he's in the pantheon of those great American writers.
You know, he's written books that deal with very brutal subject matter sometimes, you know, like No Country for Old Men. But he's a very tender-hearted person. And this book was dedicated to his son.
If you craned your neck like a crane, you'd have to stretch your arm way up to scratch your head.
I mean, there's a reason why this book was so popular. It's the book that has reached more people around the world and meant more in all cultures, because anybody in any culture can understand the concern that a father has for his child.
And there's something about Viggo's face. It's so full of power and emotion and intensity.
We did good, didn't we, Papa?
Yeah. We did good.
Cut. Very good.
You do another?
No, that's good. Do you want one?
Are you gonna do coverage?
Yeah.
Just to watch him stay in that painful state of mind for such long periods of time, it was really humbling to watch as an actor.
He immersed himself in that environment. He would step out into the rain and he would sleep in his clothes, and dust would just be embedded into him, and then he was starving himself on top of everything else.
The first rehearsal that we did, I saw that Charlize was committed 100%, and it was guaranteed by her playing it that she was going to go to an emotional level, the way the story required.
She's someone that has already shown incredible range, and she is one of those actresses that really is able to transform and go to real emotional depths.
They're gonna catch up with us, and they're going to kill us.
Whatever it takes.
Stop it.
I told you.
Stop it! Like what?
We will survive this. We are not gonna quit.
I don't want to just survive. Where'd you get it? I don't want to.
I'm so excited. This is a fun scene. Ooh.
I have to say, I was afraid that they wouldn't find a boy that would be up to it. It's a lot to ask to have a boy be able to read this book, understand this story, and then go there emotionally and deliver the kind of performance that Cody does.
Action.
He's gonna die.
We'll die anyway.
He's so scared.
I'm scared. You're not the one who has to worry about everything. What? What'd you say?
Yes, I am! I am the one! Okay?
By going through some of these really difficult emotional scenes early in the movie, in this harsh climate, it pulled us together in a way that I don't think I've ever come together with an acting partner in that way.
What is it?
It's a treat for you.
Mmm.
Huh?
You should have some.
No, you drink it.
I want you to have some. It's bubbly.
Got to work with Robert Duvall. That in itself is like a beautiful little movie.
I knew this was coming. This was something like it. There were warnings. Yeah, some people thought it was a con. I always believed in it. But supposing... Oh, you were the last man left alive.
How would you know that you were the last man alive?
Well, I guess you know it. You just be it.
I'm really thrilled with the variety of different characters we've managed to get. Michael K. Williams, his performance and his abilities was really special, and he was so fearless about what he has to do in that scene. And Guy Pearce, just such an amazing multi-dimensional actor that can do anything.
How do I know you're one of the good guys?
You don't. You just have to take a shot.
Are you carrying the fire?
Am I what?
Carrying the fire.
You're kind of weirded out, aren't you, kid?
Well, are you?
Yeah, I'm carrying the fire.
Rest close up. And the background there, and the camera here.
As a director, John had to have a very clear idea of what this world was going to look like.
Okay. Roll sound. And marks on B. And action.
It was truly a very well-designed movie.
He sets up, Cody's here. I've just walked across here.
The fact that he chose to shoot in real places rather than going in a studio and then with computers later making it look like it was a harsh environment helped us a lot as actors. And the places geographically that John chose were key.
We were looking at man-made disasters and a combination of environmental disasters like Katrina and Mount St. Helens. It was inspiring because it was like we could see the world of the book coming alive.
You want to go in?
We were kind of on a mission. We were on a mission from God to tell this unvarnished, you know, unadorned.
I'm hoping that what I've witnessed on a daily basis here, what the circumstances have brought out, what John Hillcoat has managed to get done, if that translates, I can't believe that people won't be as moved as we have been, just putting the pieces together.